Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and I'm so hot right now. Literally, I'm afraid it's rather hot in here for some reason. Somebody, probably me, unfortunately, but whatever. Somebody turned on central heating, which means that it's hot in my house. It's like, what is it exactly? Let's have a quick look. It's 22 degrees. Oh, strange, I thought that I like 22 degrees Celsius. Apparently I don't, it's too hot. No. Me not like. No. Anyway, let's focus on Civ 5, because this is what we are doing here right now on this channel. I so want to record Endless Legend. Not that I'm not having fun. Oh, I am. I like Civ 5 with mods and or in multiplayer. I do. I mentioned this many times before. But I still would love to bring you some Endless Legend coverage. I would. And besides, it would mean a whole lot more views for me. Oh yeah, the cash from ad revenue coming my way. Not really, no. Even at its peak, I get paid barely anything. Besides, I'm not sure if you noticed, well, there's no way you could have noticed, but I can tell you for a fact that my views have dropped significantly over the past month. It's like a huge decrease, like more or less 33%. My views are lower. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't bother me too much either, but let's look at my turtle ship just annihilating. There we go, the cherry sink, boom boom down, and I like it when it does it. Oh yes. Destruction is beautiful in its own right. Besides, turtle ships are awesome. Have you ever seen a replica? Well, I have. It was probably not a very faithful replica, because historians argue if those ships actually had a metal roof or just I don't remember what the two other options. Well, there are three options. One was that it was made out of metal, one it was that it was made out of wood, and there was something third, wasn't there? I may be mistaken. It doesn't really matter. Either way, they are having an argument and nobody's winning this argument, so whatever. Sophia wants character, well, that's bad, I'm not getting a whole lot of it. And Inca replaced Polynesia as the ally of Ragusa. Yes, Ragusa, I don't know who you are, but we don't need to be at war anymore. Hi, let's have peace. And I can pledge to protect you, why not? I don't even know where you are, but I'm loving you already. Truly, I'm not lying. Anyway, people love me. It's Will of the King Day in 2 of my towns because I gave them silver, and they really wanted it for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Mariette Fair... What? Industrial? Already, I just entered Industrial, didn't I? Well, actually, I think I have been here for a while. Not really, I just have a few techs. Still, it's worrying that she is getting to Industrial now. I'm supposed to be so far ahead, whatever. Anyway, enough catch to go for a new policy. Don't mind me, I will not, because I would much rather save up and go for ideology when I can. Obviously, if I do achieve my goal of being the founder of a new ideology, then I'll gain 2 free tenants anyway, but I want to save policies anyway, so I can start it off with like 3 tenants instead of 2, which would be awesome. But considering the fact that I cannot actually gain access to factories, I mean coal to make factories, yeah, I think somebody will steal all the ideologies possible, which is really annoying. Anyway, this guy is asking for a spanking, so let's give it to him. Hi there, meet a turtle ship. It's turtly and it's strong and it just sank you. Enjoy. Oh yeah, that was cool, I liked it a lot. Turtle ships, they are awesome. I mean, in this game they're kinda unbad, but when they do fire, they fire. And when they do take damage, they don't really do and take any damage. Anyway, yet another caravan. Oh boy, I have a lot of those. I think I'm gonna send it... honestly, I want to send it to pasture, as in make it so that it's stationed in pasture, so I can start transferring food to Salava Grants, because it's behind, and I need powerful cities. I think it was kinda obvious when I went for... that's the wrong thing. When I went for tradition, that I'll focus on having a few but very powerful cities. That's still what I'm trying to achieve, but obviously those cities are not very powerful. Neither Salava Grants or pasture are any magnificently good. But Cybership is decent. Only decent, I mean, look at the readers. Holy 32! I need to ban. I am gonna ban it. I can't ban it to the ground, unfortunately. That's not possible. Just like city-states, capitals are protected from being banned to the ground. But still, it's Mariana. Why are you here? I don't know, but you can create a great work of art. So please do. Oh yeah. What is it going to be? Well, on the plus side, I recognize this bit. On the negative side, I never was a huge fan of it, so yeah, that's That's a problem. Anyway, another character. I have a lot of those. Oh yeah, this one was going to Sofia, wasn't it? I could keep sending it to Sofia for extra gold, and I'm tempted to do so, and in fact I will do so just because I'm so desperate for gold. And right now I'm in a golden age, so again, it's nice. Although actually, it doesn't give me a bonus to gold I receive for trade routes. I just realized it just increases the gold I produce from tiles. Oh well, no matter. Yeah, I'm still doing rather fine, I would say. I mean, I'm not, but I'm trying to pretend like I do. Anyway, let's keep skipping on my turns. I really just want dynamite. It's so difficult to achieve. I just want dynamite and blow people up. That's all I want. It will be fun and awesome. Enemy disassociation of me has expired. Alright then. And come on, you evil bastard. You're not supposed to kite me. That's not cool. Yeah, that's what they do, unfortunately. And hello, boys. I'm back. Sorry, I just watched a video about this bit. It has been a while since I watched Independence Day, you know? And you know what also? I don't feel like watching it anytime soon either. Sorry. As much as I love Will Smith, Independence Day was not entirely something that I was too fond of. It was like, meh. I didn't regret watching it, but it's not like I was going to watch it again. Let's say, I mean, I don't like giving max points or whatever, but let's say it was like 5 out of 10 if you know what I mean. It's like, it wasn't bad, it wasn't good, it just was there, I guess. I guess I would give it a bit more than 5 out of 10 just because there was Will Smith in there. And Will Smith is by his very definition awesome. So yeah, anyway, hold on a sec. Did somebody just denounce Polynesia? If so, then denounce the Inca, denounce Brazil. And no, I may have just mistaken things, whatever. Yeah. Oh well. So anything else I can... Actually, I just noticed something. How the F have they denounced each other and yet they signed a research agreement with each other? That makes no sense. I swear they signed a research agreement. Am I just dumb and did I mistake them for Polynesia? I mean the Inca with Polynesia? Surely I'm not that dumb. I mean, honestly, this would be kind of like me, but... Come on, really? Whatever. Anyway, 5 turns after horrible things happen, which will be, well, horrible, but at least it's all... One positive thing about arts funding, people will have a very difficult time catching up to me, and I'll already have dynamite! And I'll blow them all up, and I'll feel good about it. Hopefully it also means that people will have a difficulty gaining access to more factories. But now it's AI. They'll gain factories and they'll gain plenty of it. Which is another reason why I want to conquer Brazil, which is a reason I explained a long time ago. And I do want to conquer Brazil. 1 turn until I start preparing though. I will start losing gold very, very quickly, mind you. I mean, that I don't think there is any question about that. But I'll have dynamite, so I won't really care. I mean, if I have to just sacrifice a bunch of people to the gods and gain gold this way in some magical way, I'll be fine with that. I mean, everything is good as long as you can use dynamite to blow your people up. And I think I now just killed somebody, now being my spy. Also Vilnius. What a magnificent city. I never was in Vilnius. It's... Hey, get back here, Vilnius! Where did Vilnius go? There we go. There it is. I can talk about it again. Which is like a very awkward and shameful thing for a Pole. I mean, Vilnius... I feel like every Pole should visit Vilnius, and yet I have never visited Vilnius myself, and it's like... Man, I feel bad. I've only been to Lithuania once, in fact, and I only like crossed the border because I was nearby anyway. So I was like, yeah, I want to be in Lithuania. Then I was, and then I turned back because I didn't have enough time to go deeper into the country, which was kind of sad. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of like... What's the word for that? Not traditionalist, but like eccentric? No, not eccentric, it's something different. Something between the two words. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. But I miss the times when Poland and Lithuania were like kind of one thing. That was awesome. Of course, one of the reasons why I say this is because both of our countries were probably the most powerful in their respective histories during this period. Anyway, well, it was fun times while they lasted. And yeah, that's about it, unfortunately. Anyway, more tech to unlock. I can actually go for electricity. Maybe I'll have aluminium. I don't really care about this too much, but having hydro plants would be fairly awesome. And I do have river tiles as well. Also, gaining access to electricity will allow me to go to radio, and radio gives you access to Alpha Tower. Hello, boys. Yeah, I said boys, I can't deal with it. So I could go for that. I'm tempted to go for that. I'm gonna go for that. Radio is, by all definitions, awesome. I'm mostly looking at Eiffel Tower. I mean, Broadway is also fairly nice, because you do have some problems containing all these great musicians. It's not the best World Wonder, I'm gonna be entirely honest. It's kinda... even for people who go for diplomatic victory, or rather tourism victory, they don't really consider Broadway a very critical piece of the strategy. It's nice if they get them, but it's not that tragic if they don't. That's the problem with Broadway. Anyway, I rigged local elections in Sofia. That's nice. Now they're my friends again because they stopped being my friends for a while, which was very annoying. I met the city-state of Vilnius. Yes, I am aware. Let's actually try to protect them, even though I have no idea where they are. From my perspective, they are in... how's it called? Olympia or whatnot? I'm talking about the city from Bioshock Infinite. I'm pretty sure... no Greek gods lived in Bioshock Infinite. Then again, maybe. No, I didn't buy or play Bioshock Infinite. I watched a bit of it. Actually, I watched quite a bit of it, but the story wasn't that great, if you know what I mean. It was kind of lame, I would say. Doesn't compare to the first story from the first Bioshock. I think it's fairly difficult to top that, but with the way they're going for time travel and alternative realities and more magic every time they release anything from the title, it makes me like, it's not what I imagine Bioshock to be. It's, nah. They're trying to be smarter than they actually are, that's the problem. Anyway, I'm talking about nonsense. We're talking about... I'm supposed to talk about Civ, so let's talk about Civ. Brazil is now protecting Monaco, who cares? I guess Monaco does. And England protects Vilnius, that's nice. And I killed Brazilian spy! You bastard! No, this has given me a casus belli to declare war on them. CK2, I like you. Cosmetic Kings 2 told me what casus belli means. And it means, yeah, a reason for war. I have a reason for war. I am so tempted to just click on it and be happy. But it would be smarter to wait for it until I'm right next to his borders. So I'm just gonna publicly denounce him. Yes, that's good enough. And then I'll declare war on him. It's gonna be good. In fact, since I already have access to artillery... Oh yes, I'm happy. I like artillery. I may ask Inca again to see what they will... if they like the idea of, you know, declaring war on Brazil. So, hey Inca, I know you liked this idea in the past. You tried to convince me. I can be convinced now. In 10 turns, but I bet they will ask for 10 turns anyway. You know what, let's not risk it. If they say, yeah, let's go for it, I will not actually be ready to attack Brazil just yet. So, before that, let's make some artillery, huh? It would be a very nice thing indeed. Anyway, public schooling Salava glands, I have nothing to say against that, honestly. I mean, zoo, yeah, zoo, I need zoo, honestly, more than anything. And same actually goes for PANCZASU. I'm pretty sure I just finished making a circus or something. Maybe not? Question mark? No, apparently not. Or maybe it was a bank. Either way, now I need a oh, I can actually make a circus, which is really cool. Circus is a very powerful boost because you can acquire it every game. It gives you the same happiness boost as Colosseum. It's cheaper. You don't need to have horses or ivory, but when you do, it's like circuses are awesome. In real life as well, even though I have never been. Actually, I think I've been in one once when I was very young. And I was in France. I think my parents took me to a circus. I barely remember that, but I do have a vague memory of being in a circus once in France. Because, hey, if you are going to go in to a circus, you might as well go to France, apparently. Yeah, anyway, what do I do with this worker? I have honestly no clue. I don't want, as I said, to get rid of those drunk hotels to improve the bananas. It's a waste, by all things considered. So I might as well improve this. Mine Town, it's also kind of not entirely worth it. Or I could improve this desert tower because one day I'll actually use it. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can use this grassland tower from Salabagland. That's nice. I'm gonna improve that. Meanwhile, Kipling, yeah, please write me your great work of art. This would be fun. Not art, but you know what I mean.
The first sketch that the world has seen was joy to his heart, till the devil whispered behind the leaves, "It's pretty, but is it art?"
Is it? Sorry, no. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. And you should ask the devil. Actually, probably don't. I heard he's kind of a rude guy, and it's very risky to ask him anything because he'll tell you something, and then you don't know if he told you the right thing, the wrong thing, if he tried to cheat you, if he just didn't try to cheat you, if he was using reverse psychology or double reverse psychology. You never know. He's a very tricky guy to handle, and I do not recommend, you know, getting into a relationship with him to anyone. Honestly, you should honestly avoid. So yeah, there we go, my 2 cents about devils. So anyway, now that we talk about devils, can I actually get some artillery, please? I mean, I know I'm going for Brandenburg Gate, and I do want it, but you know what? I want even more. I want artillery. Like, seriously, just go for it. I mean, Cyber Shipa, I know you need food, I know you need science, but who cares about science? I've got artillery. No, I'm honestly tempted to just go for... to just rush artillery. Especially since I might actually get Brandenburg Gate access, which will be nice. And also, this game is so just brain deadly retarded. Do you see those unemployed citizens? They give me +1 production. Why not have them employed over here so that they give me +2 production? Okay, so that they also give me food. Huh? Game? You retarded much? Yes, you are! Yeah, jeez. PANCZASU 5 is just stupid. Flat out ridiculously stupid. Anyway, with the remaining production, that's only 4 production. I guess I'm willing to transfer that to school for a lot of science. Yeah, public school for bajillion science. Oh wow, look at that boost. Yeah, baby. But now it takes me 2 turns to go for Brandenburg Gate. No. I want to get an next turn, honestly. So let's disable manual specialist control and 1 turn to do Brandenburg Gate, and this will be nice. Then I guess I'll go back to the old science production, because honestly, old science production has its perks. Anyway, pasture, you could use some food, because I want you to grow. I'm going to be unhappy, I'm afraid. 4 turns, so maybe not. In 3 turns, I'll have 0, 4, 4. Now I'll go into unhappiness, I'm fairly certain now. Ooh, that's bad. Pasture, well, it does have circus queued up in 4 turns, so I'll be barely happy. Barely. Anyway, they have... Oh, that's a cannon. I was for a second very happy I could upgrade my Hotshot to a cannon. No, it's that's artillery. No biggie. Mombasa, can you be friends with me? Yeah, I to press. Ooh. Now that's something I didn't expect. And that's very bad, because this means that as soon as they declare war on Brazil, Mombasa is going to be no longer my friend. And I'm not going to enjoy this. So, yet again, it's very important that I land on the shore before I declare war on Brazil, because I need to immediately move north so that Mombasa doesn't attack me. And also I need to prepare so that my units can also pass Mombasa without it shooting on me. It will be very tricky, I will be entirely honest with you. Let's actually go ahead and scout around the Huacha. I know Huachas are not meant to be scouting units, but hey, let's do it anyway. Meanwhile, let's move the horseman closer, that's masculine closer as well. You can stay alert, send goes to the horseman. And let's end my turn. This is a fairly slow video. I was expecting the war to already start, but I guess after you discover artillery, you also need to make artillery. So I guess there is something. I could end up this video, because right now it's fairly long. It's long enough already, but at the same time... Oh, look at him making a billion from Huacha, the bastard. But the thing is...
É por isso que prefiro a diplomacia à violência.
Don't even pretend that you're sorry. Look at your sour face. You look like a puppy. Also, no offense to any Brazilians watching this. I know this guy was very awesome, but I can still call him a puppy, so he's a puppy. Sorry. I cannot forgive you this offense, puppy. Some actions cannot be forgiven. Anyway, modern? Wait, modern? As in... modern. This era. He's here. He's there. He's in modern era. What? How? He obviously rushed it, but... What? Modern era? Hold on a second. I'm still fairly in literacy, right? Right. What happened to Brazil? Hello, Brazil. I am not too fond of what's happening in Brazil. Not at all. No, it's... Modern era. Seriously? I mean, really? Dude? It doesn't even... No, my brain does not compute. It makes no sense. How could you go into modern era already? It's stupid. You're not supposed to do that, you know? Nah. Anyway, let's let Cyber Shipa do what it's supposed to. It's actually not working in a public school, amusingly enough. How does it gain its science then? I have no idea, don't ask me. It's probably just creating it out of thin air, I don't know. Still, it's okay, I guess. Then again, it's focusing a lot on... Oh, I know, it's gaining science because... Oh, I'm Korea, that's a good point. But I would like a great engineer. And I'm gaining some progress towards him, but a very slow progress as well. So, I do want to have a guy in workshop at all times, I think. And I guess it's okay if I also have people in those guilds. It's fine. Do I really need another guy in the guild? Well, I guess I do. I mean, I want to gain great artists and whatnot people as fast as possible because they're fairly useful. So that's a good point. I'll keep it as is. Alright then. Now, for Huacha, you'll probably be dead because of Polynesian ship approaching to your location, but if I can land on shore, which I will soon enough be able to, then... Oh, wow. Well, those guys actually are good as Gallias. They're very old tech. Privateers are a bit more scary, but it's still no biggie, so it's okay. It's slightly scary and intimidating, but it's okay. Still, I just need to invade Brazil so badly. It's in my blood. I deserve to kill them all and just watch their corpses burn and their bodies turn to ash. It will be fun. Trust me, it will be. Anyway, this video is long enough, honestly, and I need to upload it. I'll still, unfortunately, not be able to make it by today. It's fairly late already, and I wasn't able to record it any faster. For crying out loud, really? Who did it? And how? Oh. Plus! Ow! I shouldn't patch that. Anyway, order! I wanted order. Did I want order? I actually didn't want order. Order is good for big sprawling empires, isn't it? Still, they stole something! This means that I'm left with 2 ideologies that I can gain with access to 2 free tenants. If I don't adopt some kind of something, then then I will only gain 1 tenant, and so on. And do you know what the worst thing is? Brazil being able to actually fund order ideology. It means that if I want to compete with them on that front and like go for freedom, for example, then you know what happens? They'll have way more overall happiness as and also more. No, in general they'll have more happiness, and also they are known quite well in my lands. So I will not have a content opinion. I'll gain quite a lot of unhappiness as a result, and I'll not be able to survive this. So I actually have to go for order. I don't want to, but I have to, because otherwise my overall happiness will go very, very low. Which is bad. In all things considered. Nah, Brazil's stupid country. Yeah. Of course, people keep in mind I'm not talking about real Brazil. I've never been there, but I bet it's a nice place. No, I do. And I killed. Get out of here! Indiana Jones, people. Seriously. Anyway, let's end this video, guys, before I rant anymore about Brazil and its stupidity. I need to conquer it now. Anyway, it was PANCZASU, also known as the Mighty Mix Spammer. If you somehow managed to enjoy my video, guys, then please by all means like it. Maybe even consider leaving a comment, because I do like reading those comments. Even though sometimes I cannot reply to them very quickly, I do like reading them, and I also do read them. Also keep in mind, there is something that is called Twitter. I have my own Twitter, you can find the link in the description. So if I, by some bad luck or whatever, cannot actually upload the videos on time, I will let you know on Twitter. So it's a great way of communicating with me, and I encourage you to follow me there. It's not a big deal, I don't really care if you do or do not, but if you want to keep in touch with me, or rather the videos I make, or just want to talk with me, or anything really, Twitter is probably your best bet. Anyway, that's a lot of Polynesian ships, holy Toledo. And that's a Brazil musket man, they look nice. Anyway, I should end this now, jeez! Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you online.